A series of threats against San Diego high schools forced 10 schools into lockdown today.
The threats started coming in about 9:30 this morning, warning of possible shootings or explosives. CBS News 8's Shannon Handy is live at San Diego High School downtown with what we're learning tonight about the situation. Shannon?
Well, Carlo and Barbara, those lockdowns were lifted a few hours ago, so after school activities are back on track. But earlier, it was a frightening experience for some as San Diego Unified officials dealt with the most lockdowns they've ever had at one time.
Why are these threats happening?
That was the question on a lot of parents and students' minds Thursday after San Diego Unified officials ordered lockdowns at 10 of its schools.
I was on Twitter and I saw all the schools that were calling for bomb threats, and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
The lockdowns were issued just before 10 a.m. after each school received a threatening phone call, all within a 15-minute period. Those calls came in from an unknown person or persons.
Some schools did receive a threat related to a potential shooting. Others had received a threat related to a potential device on campus.
Here's a map of the San Diego Unified campuses impacted. Sarah enlisted its own lockdown as a precaution, and San Isidro had what's called heightened security. Thousands of students were forced to stay in their classrooms, some for more than 3 hours, as district police investigated.
Our principal was like, this is not a drill, so we all started freaking out.
Meanwhile, email alerts and messages went out to parents.
This is Patrick Henry High School. Our school has been placed on lockdown.
Parents were assured their children were okay and told not to come to campus. Still, many showed up worried and frustrated by the lack of information. This woman became upset after hearing directly from her grandson at San Diego High School.
Nana, we're on lockdown. Something happened. I love you. I love you guys.
Eventually, the lockdowns were lifted by 1 p.m. Classes resumed as normal, but several students got let out early after parents insisted they leave. As for how the threats were handled, school officials say they follow proper protocol designed to keep kids safe.
We cannot take chances.
No word yet on where the threats originated from or if, in fact, they are related. That's something that school officials and police are looking into. Back to you.
All right, Shannon.